Hello everyone, welcome back to the new video. In today's video, we are going to solve one of the SQL interview question which is asked in a geo interview procedures. So first we will go through a problem statement, understand the logic, try to build the logic and write the optimized solutions in a SQL. So let's move to the question. The question they have given is we need to write a query to calculate sum of a heart rate reading BPM taken at a odd row positions and an even row position separately for each day. So we have a table heart rate log. So considers we have a they have given the reading of each day, and also they have given a BMPS. So considers we have a table heart rate log. In a heart rate log we have a log ID, reading time, and a BPM. BPM is nothing but the beat per minute. We need to calculate BPM, sum of a BPM, but what at which position taken at a odd row positions and even row positions separately for each day. So if you see in a reading time, we have a two dates like a 10th of March and a 11th of March. So for first we need to convert that reading into a day because we need to find the separate for each day. We need to calculate the sum of a reading separate for each day, but at odd position at taken at the odd row positions and an even row position. So we need output in this format where we need to find, like for example, if you consider at a day which 10th, at the 10th of day, if you see in a so if you see at the even positions we have 88, and fourth even positions we have 110 for which day? 10th of March. So 110 plus 88 is nothing but 198. So we got the 198 as an even position. Same like we need to calculate for the odd position on the separate day. So this type of also, if you see for the 11th of a March, we have a four rows of a data, four entries of a data. So even positions will be 2 and the 4, and odd positions will be 1 and the 3. So for separate days, so if you check like the or odd position is a 1 and the 3. So 70 plus 120 is nothing but, we can say, 190 is odd positions for like the sum of a heart rate at a odd position for 11th of March. So this type of output we need to calculate. Try to solve this, pause this video for a few seconds and try to solve this problem at your own way and write down your solutions before moving to moving to my solution. Okay, now let's move to the solution. So first, what I will do, I will do the partitions on the basis of a reading date, because we need to find the heart rate for the each day. So I will do a partitions on the each positions, like we have a 2 days, then I will do a two partition, and we need to find we need to take the odd positions and the even positions we need to find. So I will go with the row number. So I will get on the basis of the numbers, I will find that odd positions and the even positions. So I'm going to select first, I'm going to select reading time, reading time. But as you, from which tables I'm going to select from, sorry, from this heart rate log tables. But if you see reading time, and here they have given position separated for the each day. So this time has given in a, like the date time format, date and a time has given, that I have to convert first into that specific date. So for that I'm going to cast that date time, sorry, reading time as a date format. So I will get the specific date. So I will get the separate for the each day, I will get the specific date. And also what I need is the BMP is nothing but the beat per minute. And now I'm going to give the row number. I'm going to give the row number as row number. I'm going to use the row numbers window function because I need that row numbers 1, 2, 3 for a separate partition. Okay, over which partitions I am going to use partition by I am going to use the same because I need that specific separate for the each day. So I am going to partition by day and order by I can say reading time for the specific table. So order by reading time for the order by reading time. Okay, as a ascending one by default ascending as I am giving the number as RN row number. Let's run this query and see what output we are getting. Okay, let's give the name to this alias name as a day because we need to find the separate for the each day. Let's run this query once again. Okay, now you can see we have separated we have partitions that data into a two partition. First is the 10th of May, 10th of March, and the second is the 11th of March. Now also we receive the 1, 2, 3, 4. We have given the row number also on the basis of like the reading time and the order by reading time in the descending order. Now as you can see, we have received the row number like the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it is better to we will get the odd row number, odd row positions, and the like the even row position because in the questions they have mentioned calculate the sum of a heart reading taken at the odd positions and the even position separately for the each day. So we have done the separation partition by a day. So now we need to calculate odd day, sum of odd day and the even row position. How we are let's first save this into I can say save the, like first let's create the city for this like as a reading rank reading. Okay, rank reading as I'm going to take as a city and that city output I'm going to use in a next query like the select. I'm going to first select day. Now what I need to do, what I have to do, like I'm going to find the sum first. What sum? I'm going to find the sum, but when case I'm going to use case when if rn row number which is I'm getting from this ranked CTE, like the row number which is getting from a ranked CTE is module by 2 is equal to 0. If it's equal to is equal to 0, then means no, okay. It first let's take as a not equal to 0. Okay, let's take as a not equal to 0. Okay, because if row number is module by 2 is not equal to 0 means we are getting something in a reminder. So if we are getting the value into the reminder, that means it is the odd number because we are dividing by 2. So let's then I'm going to use bmps else I'm going to what? I'm going to sum 0 and I'm giving name as I can say odd position sum because we need to find the odd because what we need to find we need to take the sum of the heart rate bpm beats per minute taken at the odd row positions and the even row positions. So we got the odd row positions. Let's calculate same as the even row position sum case when I can say rn divide by is equal to divide by is equal to 0 means we are getting the remainder as a 0, then bmp else 0 and as I can say bpm. Okay, bit per minute as and I can say I'm giving the even pause I can say even position sum like the odd position sum and the even position sum. For example, what we are doing, we are taking the sum, but when the Rn is divided by 0, consider 2 sorry, 2 divided by 2, Rn divided by 2 module by 2. If we are getting the remainder as the 0, then means it is the even position because any value we are dividing by 2. So let's from which from above city, but every value we are taking from above city, and we are doing here is group by which clause, group by day, because we are using the sum. If we are using any aggregate function, then we need to use the group by clause also, and order by, let's take order by day also, and let's run this query and see what output we are getting. Okay, as they have mentions into a questions, we need to calculate sum of the heart rate reading taken at the odd position, even position separately for this. So we got the two separate days, odd position sum and the even position sum of a BPM, beat per minutes. Thank you. Hope that makes sense. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, drop any questions you have in the comments below, and please show some love by hitting the like button. Thank you.